Everybody, happy Friday. Welcome to another box opening. We are slowly and steadily running through all of the Secret Power boxes. Still have two left, I think. Um, One's in the display, and we've opened now three, I think. If I know how to count. Great question. I actually don't know. I should know, right? That feels like something I should keep track of. I'm gonna again move the box up way off here. I did switch cameras, so we'll see how that works out. Um, and the lighting is a little better, although you can sort of see on the left hand, the sun is just straight blasting it. So I had to do my best to fill with the blinds in order to sort of make them be more friendly. Um, yeah, give it a shot. Looks like the new camera is not going to be uh, super much better. Um, Maybe that's just because like to get the way I want it to be. Um, it's sort of wow. Oh, right. Um, it has to be uh like higher up. And the cameras I have are like 720p at best. Um, and I don't know if wow. Hello, I am the Senate hyperspace. The super special. Another one. Pretty sick. We got our Rex, and then our Palpatine. Wow, I think we got one last box as well. Um, yeah. Uh, so yes, I've been, drowning my uh existential dread in Clone Wars. Still, I'm now on season 7. I think I have about half of it left. Um, and I completely misremembered 6. And like getting back through all of 6 because I think last time I talked about seasons 4 and 5 and maybe a little bit of 6. Um, but yeah, getting back through it was a lot. It's pretty heavy. Um, and then like 7 also being pretty rough. Wow, 2 back to back foil rares. Look at us go. We're already popping off this box. Um, it is a lot. That's the best way to put it. It's pretty. The topics are very heavy. I'm sort of glad to be getting to uh, season 7 here. Um, it's I don't mind watching it all, but it's been a lot, and like it's a lot of binging, and I'm ready to watch like a movie, whether that's Star Wars or not. I would like to feel like I can watch other things, and like I can, of course, but at the same time, I can't. Uh, for those of you who understand my plight, thank you. You see me, etc. Um, yeah. Anyway, I have been looking into options for keeping cards I like secured long term, and like in you know good storage without like grading them or whatever. Um, I have no interest in getting the ones that you have to like screw shut, but there are the like magnetic cases. Um, the ones that are like I don't really know. There's like different PTs, which I guess are the thicknesses, but I don't know what a PT is. There's like 35, and then I saw like 130 and 160, and they just get like bigger and like thicker, I guess. I don't even think crazy because like the cards I have that I like, I don't think are worth very much. And even if they were worth a lot, I don't think I would need anything crazy regardless. I have been looking at the prices for um, grading, and they are a lot. And again, sort of on the same vein, I don't really care that much about like a grade. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't think that adds any value personally to me. However, I do know that it is a an incredibly good way to keep cards preserved. because they're just in a box, right? Like in a I don't know if it's like vacuum sealed, but like it's sealed very tightly. So it's like, oh, yeah, we got a chopper. Let's go. I love this little guy. Um, yeah. So we'll see. There are some cards that I'm like, damn, this looks really good with like a graded label. Um, and it's so weird to me that there are like grading companies that are worth more or whatever. Um, because like now there's all this like drama around PSA, and so it's like I don't really want to send anything to them. Plus, their prices just went up, and their like time to serve went up, and I get that they're probably just like dealing with a backlog because like everyone is trying to make as much money off of a hobby as they possibly can. Um, and I've already ranted at length about how I think that is shit, and is why many of these card games are declining, so to speak. But it's just sort of like, whoa, okay. I thought this is part of the card. I thought this was just like a giant blanking spot, but it's part of the card. Yeah. So I don't know. Feeling weird about grading. Basically, is sort of the moral of the story there. Um, I just don't think I'll do it. I don't think it's worth my time or my money. Um, Given that I have finite of both of those, and I'd rather just do things, other things. So I think I'm gonna probably maybe lean towards like the magnetic um, case direction. And you're probably asking yourself, why can't I just use a top loader? Um, I don't know. I probably could, and I have like hundreds probably. Uh, but it's sort of like, it just like doesn't feel safe. Probably because it's not like they can get smushed. We got our first hyperfoil, Senator's Aid. Um, it like they can get crushed, they can get destroyed, they can snap. Um, like I've gotten them in the mail snapped and like cards destroyed and things like that. So it's just sort of like I know I don't trust them already, but I also know that they're like generally speaking the most common thing to ship cards in. So it's like a little weird um, because of that. But whatever, I'll figure that out. So yeah, I don't think the new camera is much different. I don't know if it's like the lighting is also messing with it. I would say this is probably one of my better lit videos. The problem is like this half um, is there's not as much like the artificial light is coming from above, and the natural light is coming from that away, to the left of me, um, which I think is also the left of the screen as well. Um, Ebon Hawk, and then political bully hyperfoil. Um, it doesn't look very good. Just gonna be completely honest, at least for me. But I don't know if these are like things you're actually watching to watch or watching to listen. I'm not really sure what people are up to. Um, just comment down below, haha. If you're just if you're lurking, don't bother unlurking. I appreciate you regardless. Um, yeah. I guess I should probably at this point say also please like and subscribe to the video or whatever. Um, it does help. I'm still gonna make these regardless, but it does feel quite nice to see the number go up, um, which is probably why I played RuneScape for so long in my life. That game fun. Um, yeah, I guess I don't really have like a ton to talk about this week. Um, just sort of been on the job hunt. Um, my current job is fine and chill, but uh, it doesn't hurt. Basically, uh, I sort of like the hunt. Sort of is more fun than actually having the job. If that makes sense. Like it's just neat to see what's out there. Whoops, we're spoiling this hyperspace here. Uh, the T-Lander shuttle. We got a Newt Gunray and then a Valiant Commando. I have secured non-SWU packs to open. I won't say what they are yet. You will have to see. But I'm actually really excited about it. I think they're probably, just to be transparent, I'm pretty sure they're scaled, and so there's not going to be like any crazy hits or anything. But one can hope. Um, and again, opening packs is fun. It'll be a lot like volume wise, it'll be a lot higher because the packs are smaller. Um, and I did see more pre-order options for A Lawless Time, the next set, so it's set 7. Um, and then looking at my options there to see what will be uh, financially responsible. It does help that the tax return came back and I got a bunch of money because I'm paying my student loans off. Uh, Pain. That shit's expensive. Wow, we got a hyperspace Satine. Uh, nice. That looks great. Satine is cool. What's the other side look like? She literally just restores 4. I guess that makes sense. She is a pacifist, so she just has no attack. So that's what does she actually do? Heal? Do you deal that much damage to your base? Wait. Okay. Sure. Interesting. That doesn't seem very useful. But I guess I haven't read enough of the cards to know like if there's um synergy to dealing damage to your own base and or um like if like there's anti-heal rogue. Or not rogue, geez, anti-heal priest in Hearthstone where like you deal damage if you heal instead. Um so maybe that is something that's going on here. But we'll see. I don't know yet. Let's talk. Uh, the Skyhopper. Oh, imagine if this is hyperspace. Woo! This is a beautiful card in hyperspace. Uh, yeah. So yeah, Clone Wars almost done. 7 is again. It's a lot. I've already done the first half. And so it's like a Bad Batch into Martez arc. Um, which I think I have one more. No. She just left. So now it's the um like final 4 episodes. Um, so there's the Ahsoka going to Mandalore, which is going to be a lot. We got Lando. I believe Lando is good. When played, you may choose an enemy unit and add another friendly non-leader unit. If you do, heal 6 from your base, and the enemy unit captures the friendly unit. Huh. Okay. Let's trust me. So, I trust him. I think. I don't know. I am looking forward to uh, 3, episode 3. Of course, a banger. And then I'm also, realistically, I think I'm looking forward to Visions and some of the other like shows. Um, I am getting maybe a little bit of Star Wars burnout. Turns out watching 7 seasons of a show in like a matter of weeks is sort of a lot. And the last time I did it, I had nothing better to do. I was locked inside. um, or I guess this was after. This is 2021 when I would have watched it. Ooh, we got a Oil Bo-Katan. Speaking of, this shot in particular is from Mando, the show, not from Clone Wars, I believe. And watch me eat my words on that one. Wow. Hyperspace Leia? Anybody? Um, every time I see a hyperspace leader, I'm just like, wow, I think that could have been the one. But that's all right. Um, yeah, I've sort of been bouncing around in terms of like what I'm wanting to do and what I'm watching, and you know, there's a lot going on in the world, and in particular, my city. Um, and it is very stressful, and it's sort of hard to focus and hard to spend time with myself. Um, you know, like I spend a lot of time getting away from the day to day, like mentally, if not physically, and um, that can be a lot on a person. Um, it's a lot on me. I can tell you that. It doesn't feel good, but I know it's like short term, sort of keeping me mentally safe and mentally grounded. Well, not grounded. I guess the opposite. Um, this looks pretty nice. Um, it is sort of keeping me uh, from just freaking out too much. We've had some good-ish news. Um, Cautiously optimistic, if you will, uh, which I hope will uh, prove to be true and not just, um, you know, like pandering to like the libs, because like making them forget type beat, and uh, because I'd prefer for it to just be done, and I can't, in good faith, say it is done, because it's not, even if it doesn't affect me directly. Um, it does indirectly in a lot of ways. If it sounds like I'm talking around something, it's because I am. If you're watching this like way in the future, like I don't know, late 2026, hopefully, but probably way outside of that. Um, yeah, whoa, got Alexander Callis in Hyperfoil. Oh no, he's came with a factory error. I don't know if you could see it. He's dented right there, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Still, like great looking card. Um, and I don't care. There's nothing, no gradable. Uh, I'm not looking for a grade. Oops. Um, yeah, if people are still watching YouTube, I guess in the far future, who knows? Um, yeah, it's interesting, like making these videos twice a week because I do a lot of thinking during the week, during any given day, really. Um, and so I don't really talk as much out loud to other people. And this is a lot of that. However, because I do a lot of thinking, I sort of resolve conversations in my own head. Um, and so, like, there's not as much to say at certain points. So, like, this week, I haven't had a lot to talk about, partially because I haven't really been doing a whole lot of thinking, um, intentionally, of course, like, as I mentioned. But also because, like, I don't know, I've done a lot of these videos and I didn't realize how um, much I had said in the first 4 or 5, I suppose. Um, it's kind of weird, um, how much I've been talking. Um, it's different for me, as someone who does not talk much, if at all. Um, Even during like team meetings, or like my one to one with my boss or whatever. Um, he does a lot of the talking, but that's just sort of my boss thing. Uh-oh. I'm gonna stand up real quick and adjust, hopefully, the blinds because this is a little much. All right, we did it live. Go team. I'm not gonna edit that out because I'm still learning how to edit, and um, I don't know. Actually, I'm not learning how to edit yet. I haven't tried editing yet. It's a little scary. It's a little daunting. Because I watch a lot of YouTube, and a lot of it is like very nicely edited. Um, and I know I don't have the capacity for that. Um, it's a lot. And like, like I'm sure once you learn how to do it, it's like very easy. Um, but I'd have to like learn a whole new piece of software, and I don't have a ton of free time at the moment, and I don't have a whole lot of incentive to do that. Um, which sucks. Like I wish I could give myself foil hunting assassin droid. I hope I pull this in hyperspace. Um, One of these days. Um, yeah, it's sort of it's weird to say they don't have incentive to do that because like I'd like to grow my channel, sort of. But also like this is mostly for me. But also like you know I want other people to hear my thoughts, which is weird because I going back to it. I don't really talk to anyone outside of like my wife and some of my friends, and even then, like I don't vocalize my thoughts very much, or vocalize much at all. Um, and like when I have a chance to do so, I think I talk a lot. um, in like a short period of time, especially if you get me talking about something I like. Um, for example, archaeology. Um, I could talk about that forever, but I won't right now. I got other stuff I want to talk about. So yes, sort of circling back to the Star Wars is, um, I think what I'm going to do between episodes 3 and the movies in between is watch Visions specifically. Um, oh baby, we got a Hyperspace Nemix Manifesto. Yes, dude. Yes, this is something I want to frame. I love Nemec. I love Nemec's Manifesto. Um, Andor is a fantastic show. Wow. Oh, we got legendaries back to back too. Holy. Woo. All right. Great poll. Great poll. I don't know if it's any good, but I'm happy with it. So that's all that matters to me. Um, sick. I'll take it. And with 2 packs left, like wow, we're cruising. Um, so yeah, uh, I think having a like low stakes in terms of like needing to remember a storyline show between storylines would be good for my brain because I think I just need to like decompress, and a lot of my what would otherwise be YouTube time is now filled with Clone Wars, and I think I'll be able to get a greater separation if I do. Whoa, Hyperspace Vel, crazy back to back packs in terms of things I like and want to see. Um, whether or not they're good cards, I couldn't tell you. Um, I guess it's not my job to do that. I'm no meta analysis person. Um, I don't know shit. Believe it or not. Um, yeah, just sort of looking forward to the sort of brain off time, and I think that is where I get a lot of the like time to think and like put together thoughts in like a real and like useful way, and useful in that like I can communicate them um, to another person, and hopefully with less ums and ahs and likes. Because as I watch, as I listen, both, whatever, um, rewatch these. That's I got pause words, baby. All right, let's just cruise back through these real quick. Don't think we'll go through the full everything this time, but we got our Callus, our political bully, and our Senate's aide, and then things mentally for me to set aside. Uh, a beautiful Nimbix manifesto. The camera is not doing it justice, unfortunately. Uh, but yeah, we got some. I mean, the slime art. I like this color transition. Um, I think this is a candidate for um, not framing, but like, oh geez, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Putting in a case, I guess. Any hollows that I find interesting? I mean, I like these guys. Looks like I scratched it. Way to go. I don't know if that's like a I scratched it with the pack, but there's a if you can see it maybe. Um, no, I just blasted the camera. I apologize for that. Got to see it. Um, there's a line here. This camera might actually be worse than the other one. Maybe I'll go back to the other camera. That sucks. But I tried at least after a while. Bo-Katan foil is good in terms of like things that look nice. Um, the foils are less exciting to me because of the way Yu-Gi-Oh has spoiled me. Um, and Karis Namek. Oh, I hope I get a hyperspace, uh, regular hyperspace or hyperfoil of Karis Namek. I love it. And then I can pair it with the manifesto. And then anything crazy in here? Any legendaries that are good? Nihilus, Thrawn. Um, got Lando. We got Let's Talk. We got 4 legendaries in this box. Pretty good. Oh, Chopper. I remember Chopper. To start the box. We got 5 legendaries. Pretty good in terms of like Um, what's the word I'm looking for? We got 6 technically, at least with Nimix. And then just some, yeah, Satine would be the only other um, rare hyperspace thing here. Well, cool. Well, I'll give the other camera a shot. Probably switch back to the old camera. Um, this channel doesn't really make any money at all, actually. Um, in fact, technically, I guess it costs money since I have to buy the packs open. But I'm pretty sure I do that anyway. Um, whoops. But yeah, I think if it ever starts making money, I'll probably work to improve the quality of the camera, and then like the setup is really, really, really janky. I don't even want to. It's the camera is velcroed to, and not even like nicely to my mic arm, so that's pretty funny. Yeah, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and a subscribe. And yeah, see y'all on Tuesday.